All right, this week, my boom, I got Matthew Stafford. Yes, they're playing the Falcons, and everyone knows that the Falcons' defense has a lot of points, regardless.
Yeah.
But now that the Falcons are kind of 100% back offensively, Julio's back up. They look really great against the Vikings. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a QB battle between the two of them, both really great QBs, and so Stafford's going to have to throw the ball a lot more, much more than last week when the running backs definitely had the favor of the game.
Okay. That was actually one of the players I was considering. He's a good player.
Mm-hmm.
My boom this week is Big Ben Roethlisberger. He's playing the Titans. It's going to be a big game between one of the top teams. Tennessee's actually tied 5th in terms of giving the most passing touchdowns so far with 25.
Okay.
They've only given up 6 rushing touchdowns. So I feel like the formula for beating them is to
Beat them in the air.
Yeah, beat them through the air. And I think they have a pretty good, solid front 7 too. So I don't see James Conner necessarily breaking out. And I think Big Ben's going to do some damage there.
All right, cool. I didn't even think about him, but nice. My bust this week is Goff. Jared Goff. As a Rams fan, it's tough, but playing against the Bears, always a tough defense. The Bears have held all QBs under 300 yards through 6 weeks, and they've only allowed 1 touchdown at most. So tough for QBs. I feel like for the Rams, if they're gonna have a chance, they're gonna have to run it more.
Yeah.
I mean, as that's been the trend against the Bears.
I mean, Brady struggled against them too.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
okay, it's a good pick. I mean, I don't think this is necessarily controversial, but my bust this week is Josh Allen. He's projected 21 points. They're playing the Jets. It's more so that, let me put it this way. If he's the clear-cut QB, like the better QB on your roster, you have to start him, so I get that. But if you have somebody like a Tannehill or maybe a Herbert, I would start them only because I feel like the Bills are going to beat him up pretty bad.
That he's not going to need to throw.
He's not going to need to throw, and maybe he might sit out the 4th quarter.
I see. That's always one of those things that you could consider.
So I'll take my chances there, and I don't see him taking. I could see him maybe get like 12 to 15 points, but not the projected 21.
Wow, that's pretty. That's ballsy.
You think so?
I think so.
I mean, I'm always happy if my quarterback gets 15.
All right. Sleeper for this week, I have Teddy Bridgewater.
Okay.
They're playing against the Saints, his old team.
He struggled last week, right?
He struggled against the Bears.
Yeah.
And, I saw that coming. Didn't see a lot of other things coming though. Yeah, I mean, they're playing against the Saints. Saints defense is not what, people think it is. It's not as good as people think they are. They've allowed, I think, top 10 allowed passing yards.
Yep.
So it's good. Yeah, so it's good. Their run defense is slightly better than their pass defense.
Mm-hmm.
And Teddy Bridgewater has shown that he can throw the ball, and it's going to be a good game.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Okay, my sleeper this week is Kyle Allen. Allen.
Washington.
Yeah, Washington.
Oh.
He's projected about 15 points. He's playing possibly the worst defense in football right now with the Cowboys. And Washington doesn't really have a run game. I mean, they got Gibson, but he's not really your, downhill runner type of guy.
Definitely.
So I'd expect a lot of attempts from Kyle Allen. He just had a 42 attempt game last game, so there's a lot of opportunity here. So I think for a sleeper, if you have a terrible quarterback matchup this week, it could be a good fill-in.
Yeah. So that's a bold pick too.
Yeah. You're just hating on Kyle Allen. That's what it is.
I don't hate him. It's bold.